家好 Hi everyone, I'm so happy to have such a handsome and young and successful Consul General of Panama, Jaime, Chinese. So 今日咧好開心咧嘅邀請到巴拿馬嘅總領事咧 Jaime 咧同我哋做呢個重磅嘅嘉賓嘅嚇。So very happy to have such a VIP today. Please bring us a big smile, and I'm sure everybody would like to know more about you. Can you please tell us about yourself?
Well, thank you, Jenny, for the invitation. First of all, my name is Jaime CAMPUZANO, in the Spanish side. I'm the Consul General of Panama here in Hong Kong.
Okay.
I have been 3 years.
3 years.
3 years already here in Hong Kong. Yeah, I arrived in a situation with COVID, but after that, actually here in Hong Kong, I really like it.
Okay.
About myself, yeah, I am young. I'm young. I'm Consul General, I think one of the youngest here in Hong Kong.
Wow, impressive.
Thank you. What can I say? Today, well, we're going to speak a little bit about myself, about Panama, about all the things that you're going to ask me, about the people that are going to ask. So, yeah, let's start.
Let me just translate. 咁Jaime 咧就話啱啱嚟咗香港嘅3年啦，咁經歷過疫情啦，咁其實佢都係非常之中意香港啊，咁今日會同大家介紹一下佢嘅國家啦，咁有啲咩問題咧就唔該入嚟打招呼啊，見到啦啲朋友入嚟打招呼啦，同埋咧有啲咩問題關於Panama 咧都可以問下 Jaime 嘅。So I see people saying hi to you. So Jimmy, hi Jimmy, and little Picky, and some other people. And Peter, Thai, hi Jimmy from not Jimmy. His name is James.
Well, actually, that's my nickname.
Oh, your nickname. That's
yeah,
perfect. Okay, yeah. Great. So Jimmy from Panama, right? So there's such a far away, distance, right? So first of all, like, how far is Panama? Where's it, and how can we get there? Please tell us.
First of all, Panama is in the American continent.
Okay, 喺美洲嘅。
Which part? Central America.
喺中美洲。
How do you get there? First, 30 hours. 30 to 33 hours.
30 to 33 hours. 30至33個鐘頭機。Okay.
Some of the routes that I may know is that you can take from the transit in Istanbul, Amsterdam, US.
OK， 咁可以喺唔同嘅地方轉機啦，咁喺呢一個伊斯坦堡啦，喺美國啦，咁即係總之唔同嘅地方啦嚇。Okay, and so if we want to go to there, like because it's so far, like 33 hours, how long would you recommend us to stay there? Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
I would recommend 2 weeks, 14 days to stay there. Not just in Panama City,
right?
Also the countryside of the country.
Okay. So 2-3個星期最少嘅假期嚇。So because you speak Spanish, and if people most of us only speak English here and Chinese obviously. So is there many Chinese there, and is there like a lot of like Chinese culture as well? And do we need to learn Spanish first?
Well, Jenny, I can tell you that we have really big Asian community in Panama.
Really?
So if you go to some dim sum restaurants, you can speak Cantonese.
Yes.
Really easy.
Okay.
As well in English, there are so many Panamanians, so many the people I have and served, they speak English.
Okay.
And well, in Spanish, we just some hello, thank you,
hola,
please, hola. That's enough.
Hola.
That's enough.
Right.
But yeah, it's English. With English, it's very easy going to communicate in Panama.
Right. 咁我英文都 OK 嘅啦，其實咁當然佢哋本身官方語言講佢哋嘅西班牙文啦，咁同埋好多人都識中文嘅，佢話即係你唐人街啦，我估下咁食點心嘅話咧，咁佢哋都好多亞裔人都好多。So I'm looking at the video, it's really impressive. So it's like you have such a vast forest. So I'm thinking of like if we go to Panama, like for holidays, and to know a little bit about your country, like what would you suggest us to do?
Well, I would suggest like for holidays, one of the provinces that we call, it's called Bocas del Toro. Bocas del Toro have one of the most beautiful beaches that we have in the Pacific Ocean.
Right. I'm looking at this right now about the heritage and everything. So so you would recommend us to go to the beach and to chill, right? So I'm suddenly thinking like to chill in the beach, what is better than having a little bit of rum there? So I forgot to ask you. 今日我唔記得咗問Jaime 啦。So because usually the Consul General are very nice to promote their country, and they will bring us a little gift, and for the people who pay attention. So what have you got our audience today as a gift? Oh, can you show us? 咁Jaime 帶咗份禮物俾我哋嘅
So here.
Oh, that looks so nice. Maybe you can show the camera a little bit. So this is what do you call
Well,
it?
that's what we call Selvaray.
Selvaray.
It's a rum.
What is that?
Rum is one of the one is the most alcohol that we Panamanians we consume in Panama.
Okay.
And the special thing about this rum that they also sell it in Hong Kong. You can find this rum in Hong Kong.
Okay.
But I think most special thing is like one of the investors from this product is Bruno Mars.
哇！咁呢個牌子嘅 rum 咧來頭唔少喎，咁寫住24K rum，我諗起 I actually think of that song from Bruno Mars. It's called 24K.
Oh yeah.
That's the song, right? He wrote that song for his own product. So 咁佢話咧今日咧 so this is for our audience.
Yeah, for the audience, yes. At the end.
Right. 咁佢咧今日就會送出呢一樽係巴拿馬特登攞嚟嘅一樽好靚嘅 rum 啦 ，rum 就係佢哋本身嘅特產嚟嘅。不過喺香港好似買到。Well, why don't you take it out? It looks really nice and show our followers.
Do we show?
Yeah.
Of course. So this is a white rum.
Wow, that's looks so translucent on the screen. That's nice. Okay.
Let's hope who is going to be, the lucky one.
Right. So that must be a question, and so we have to pay attention. And shall we put it on maybe on your side first for now? Yes. So 咁大家留意啦嚇，會喺個節目尾度咧有一條問題答中咗咧就 inbox 策略王咧，咁第一個 inbox 嗰個咧我哋就會送俾佢噶啦嚇，咁the first one to answer your question at the end of the show will get that special gift.
Perfect.
Right. So we got some people saying hi to you. Sean Kin Chong, Ola. I don't know the next one.
He's saying, "Hey, how are you?"
Oh, okay. Sorry, my limited Spanish. And Rolando Hernandez.
He say LP testing. I don't know what is that actually.
I know that's funny. So hi, Rolando. And so you were saying that's that special product is rum, right? So what is the main industries and business in your country?
Well, we have so many, many
just tell us.
business and industry that we can promote.
Right.
But first, I can tell you about Panamanian geisha coffee.
Okay.
It's one of
geisha coffee.
Geisha coffee.
Interesting. Yeah. Geisha reminds me of something in Japan.
Something in Japan, yeah.
Right, yeah. That has a different meaning.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know that. Geisha, right? Of course we all know that.
Of course.
Right. 咁巴拿馬出名嘅咖啡啦，就叫 geisha coffee. So what about that coffee?
Well, that's a coffee that, if you go to Panama, of course you're going to find it really cheap.
Right.
I think it's like, I don't know, $5 to $10 to have a cup of that kind of coffee.
Okay.
But
it's you. So it's about 5 to 10. So it's about $80 Hong Kong for a coffee.
For a
kind
coffee.
Of price, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that served in the Mandarin Oriental or
kind of like a Michelin restaurant or something like that?
I was about to say, right? Okay.
But for example, the beans of this coffee can cost around 1,000 USD.
Okay.
The beans.
Oh wow. All right. Nice. And so other than coffee, because we just really don't know too much about your country, it's kind of far. So what are the main businesses there?
I can tell you about the Panama Canal.
Oh, Panama Canal. I'm sure many people know that as well. So, and for, because you're so young, I heard that you're one of the youngest, you're not even 30, you look so young, right? And, young and handsome. So, and I noticed that you look very mixed and just like all the beautiful people I see on the video. So if people from Hong Kong, they want to go to Panama and start, because a lot of people are not happy here right now, especially people around 30 years old. Do you think that's a huge opportunity for them if they move
right
there?
Now, after this pandemic situation that cover all over the world,
yes.
I would recommend not also to go to Panama, to Latin America.
Oh.
But of course, no, now I'm here, I would recommend Panama as well.
OK， 咁佢話其實去巴拿馬當然好啦，咁佢代表巴拿馬咁但係其實你去整個拉丁美洲咧都有好多機會嘅，咁年青人咧可以考慮一下。So because I see on the video, it looks like the lifestyle is pretty chill. You have very nice 4 seasons. The weather. The forest and the beach is so beautiful, and looks like what do you call that? You have a very nice marine life as well, and so it's mainly for tourism, or if we go over there, then they just finished college, they speak English. What should they start with? To get a job or to start business?
The lifestyle in Panama that they do when they finish college?
Yes.
Yeah, most of the people, I can tell that after they finish college, they like to study, their masters, in a foreigner, more in Europe or the US.
Okay.
or start, to have some experience
Right.
in
That's
Panama's
the
world.
coffee. So we've got a question here. So Rolando wants to ask you, which is the typical food in Panama? So can you tell us more about food
We
and drinks?
have a lot of typical food in Panama.
Okay. Yes.
One of
That's the
those,
coffee, isn't it?
that's the coffee.
Okay, the geisha
That,
coffee.
yeah,
Nice.
that should be the
And
geisha.
wine?
Well, wine is very typical that we drink in Panama, not like
Okay.
Argentina. Argentina they really
The
love
red
wine.
wine, right,
It's
right.
red wine, white
Yeah.
wine. But in
Okay.
Panama, we also, we're a consumer for
Okay.
wine. So talking about the food, well, can you imagine that one of the typical food that we have is dim sum?
Yes. Oh, it's dim sum.
Yeah.
So you like Hong Kong dim sum then?
We like Hong Kong dim sum.
Yes. 我最中意食嘅菜咧，竟然係香港人嘅點心，我哋可以。So maybe we can start a Chinese restaurant there selling dim sum.
Well, there's a lot. Actually,
There's a lot.
actually, there is one restaurant that's called Hong Kong Bakery.
哦，有
in
間叫
Panama,
做
yeah.
香港 bakery 啊，喺嗰邊。
Yeah.
Okay. In Panama City, I guess.
In Panama City, yeah.
Okay,
all
great.
of them, of the Chinese restaurants I know, are in Panama City.
Okay.
And now talking about more typical food, one that I really like is called sancocho.
Sancocho.
Sancocho. What is sancocho? It's chicken soup.
Look at that. Wow, such a nice lunch there. That's so enjoyable. Is that what
yeah.
you have, like typical lunch? That looks really chill. Like going to a farmland and then fresh made lunch and so natural, right? 即係我同佢講緊咧，我話好似佢哋真係好享受生活咯。咁直頭喺個農場度咧，我見到唔係農場，即係綠田園啦，咁有個好靚嘅午餐啦。So what else is your typical food?
Well, sancocho, as I told you, is chicken soup.
Chicken soup.
We also have chicken rice.
Chicken rice.
Chicken rice. Yeah, we really like chicken.
Okay.
That chicken rice, I don't cook, but what I like to eat.
Of course.
Of
yes.
course.
Yes.
So it's kind of like a fried rice with chicken and vegetables.
Okay.
And also, so we have corn.
Corn. What is that?
Corn. Corn.
Right.
We really like corn with beans, rice,
Right.
with meat or chicken.
That's kind of like American, isn't it? Like North Americans?
Not from American, but we have so much influence from the Caribbean.
Oh, from the Caribbean.
Caribbean. So
Okay.
beside that, we really like seafood.
Okay.
Ceviche. Do you hear
Ceviche,
ceviche?
no.
Ceviche is also very particular in Peru.
Okay.
More the combination of seafood, could be cold or hot.
Right.
Yeah, I can tell you that that's
Okay.
most of me.
咁我話其實就頭先講咗，佢哋好中意食雞啦，咪雞湯啊、雞炒飯啊諸如此類咧。之外咧，好中意食海鮮喎。And then I just look at because people in South America in general are very mixed, right? So you said there's a history, colonized by Spain and so on. So can you tell us a little bit about your heritage?
Well, our heritage is became from the Spanish.
Spanish.
They conquer our lands in
Many years ago.
Many years
I
ago.
know, that's why I like
many
it.
years ago.
Yes,
That's
many.
history. That's history.
Yes.
And most of the people that at least that we have in Panama are black color. We have black color and some I don't know how to say it. My color.
Okay.
My color.
Different colors.
Different colors or
Right.
white. Yeah,
Right.
But white is more the less percentage.
So
of
you
them.
have a very diverse
Very
ethnicity.
diverse.
Oh,
Of
okay.
course, Asian people.
咁佢就話其實佢哋咧之前啊係好多年前啦嚇，咁上一個世紀咧就喺西班牙就統治過嘅，喺一個殖民地啦。咁佢哋嘅人種好多種，黑人、白人啊、黃種人即係亞洲人咧咩都有嘅嚇。So I also know that we really should know more about the whole South America because people are considering moving to abroad because they're not happy in Hong Kong currently. So is there like a migration, any programs people can move there?
Yeah, one of the principal immigration programs that we have in Panama is real estate.
Oh, real estate.
This
So
real
they
estate.
invest in real estate.
They invest in
你
real
可以
estate.
用投資移民咧買房地產咧移民去巴拿馬。Oh, that's what Hong Kong people like real estate. Can you tell us a little bit?
What I can tell you is is the process to do that is like 500,000
US dollar, right?
US dollar.
係啦，咁其實都係50萬美金嘅啫。咁你買房地產咧，咁就可以申請㗎啦。So, do they buy in and then they have to wait for 5 years?
No, as I know, you do that. You
Yes.
process with that amount,
Yes.
the property in this case.
Yes.
And beside that,
Right.
that's very happy. To the people that the taxes are really low.
Okay.
The taxes are really low.
The tax is really low.
Yeah.
係啦，咁佢話其實即係嗰個當然同香港比啦嚇，都冇我哋咁低啦，我估咁，但係就巴拿馬 not as low as Hong Kong, but still low, right?
Yeah, it
咁都係
dep-
低嘅，低稅嘅。
It depends on your income,
Right.
and could be from 0 to 1%.
Okay.
So it depends that, and the time it also depends on the format of the risk that you're
Yeah,
doing.
well, I think it depends on which accountant you're talking to because they help you to be creative.
Yeah,
right?
of course, yeah. Just to have, immediately, your place.
Right，咁啊，佢有講啦，咁稅嘅梗係冇香港咁低啦，但係都係低嘅咁就。So they invest in real estate and then they can move there. So because you said earlier that maybe they can also like start business. Do you think like Hong Kong people can easily start trading business and trade maybe coffee or rum or something to Hong Kong trading?
To Panama to Hong Kong?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes， 咁
it's
佢話其
possible.
實你可以做啲貿易啦，譬如咖啡啊，或者係 rum 啊，咁其實都可以做一啲咁嘅貿易咁啊，即係 export import 啦，翻嚟香港咁樣樣啦咁。So I think that is a pretty interesting proposition. And so for because Hong Kong is so expensive, so what is the general, let's say I'm looking at all this like nice life there. If you have a reasonable life, so how let's say what's the percentage as compared to Hong Kong? The cost of living here is very high. If Hong Kong is like 100%, what would be that in your country in Panama?
Well, I can tell you there was like 30% we talked.
30%, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say if I have to retire here about 80 years old, but then I sell my assets and everything first, so basically I can retire at maybe 40 in Panama because it's 30%
It's
or
possible,
50
yeah.
years old.
Possible.
OK， 咁佢就話其實巴拿馬都係香港大約1/3咁啦，30% 嘅生活嘅成本啦，咁所以其實我哋有機會咧可以係即係如果你都要賣晒啲樓啦、物業啊咁啊，跟住投資移民過去咧，你可以早好多退休啊嚇。So tell me a little bit more about your lifestyle there. I mean I see on the videos that is obviously for tourists. So if we like yourself. So what is the lifestyle as compared to Hong Kong for young
My
people?
laughter here in Hong Kong or here
Yes.
in Panama?
Oh, maybe in Panama. What is it like?
Well, the laughter in Panama, yeah, well, most of the at least young people and people in our age, well,
Yes.
Working days as everywhere.
I see the people. Sorry, the dresses are so beautiful.
That's our typical dress. It's
Right.
called pollera.
Right.
That the one that's very past.
Right.
No, I just try to manage
Well, it's
what is
so
that video.
beautiful. 頭先我講緊 lifestyle. I'm talking about lifestyle, but I look at the lifestyle on the video. It's already self-explanatory. They are enjoying life. People are happy, have very good food, and then like you have these carnivals.
Yeah.
係咪？即係佢有好啲嘢好食啦，又有嘉年華。So what is that? I mean, they have that mask of a dragon or something, kind of like a devil. What is that?
It's like a devil, and
Right.
in Spanish we call it diablico sucio.
Right.
So in English, sucio is dirty. So dirty devil.
Oh.
The devil, that's the name that it's a cultural dress that we have.
Right. So then, so you actually say vibrant city immersed in the.
That's Panama City.
Yes.
That's the center of Panama
And
City.
you said Panama City is like Hong Kong.
You can tell.
Yeah，其實巴拿馬同
That's
香港
our
好似
IFC
呢個好似 IFC 係嘛？呢個 it's like Causeway Bay，right 好似銅鑼灣啦
Kind of.
IFC 啦。And then like I
That's
see-
our mall. That's
it's like IFC 嗰啲 shopping centre 啦嚇，咁啊似 IFC。
now they are showing all the shopping malls right now.
Right.
That's Casco Viejo. That is like Panama Old Town.
Panama Old Town.
Yeah.
So which part is it like Hong
That's the
Kong?
Panama Canal.
Panama
Well, that was
Canal.
that's
Wow,
Panama
this
City
is
at
so
night.
nice. And so you have very like old and new together.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I can see like the old buildings is like maybe centuries ago, and so you have the city and the mountains, kind of like Hong Kong actually. 咁其實都幾似香港嚇，咁係呢個城市，咁你轉頭揸架車又上到高山咁啦。So and this is like your
Panama Canal.
infrastructure.
That infrastructure, Panama Canal, yeah.
wow. And this is the.
I can
wow.
tell. Yeah, there's some
That's the
typical
seafood.
food.
Right.
An octopus that I saw.
Right, an octopus, right. And it's very, it looks like people like colors, right? Like your costumes and very bright colors. 即係我見到啲衫全部都好色彩繽紛咁樣樣咧。So is that like a thing, like your culture, people love colors and it's like very bright colors.
Yeah, most of the people in Panama they will like colors. As you can see, well, I'm very simple black.
Oh no, but you're working, that's why.
Yeah.
You're working, that's why. And so you have all sorts of marine life as well. I see the, is that a whale or you can
Yeah,
also
it was a whale. Yeah.
哦，咁我見到佢哋其實海洋生物都係真係好多元化好多種啦咁。 So, yeah, sorry, I interrupted you about the lifestyle. So, about young people, can you tell us more about lifestyle?
I can tell you that's a little bit similar than Hong Kong.
Right. Okay, so how is it similar? 點同香港好似？
So tell me how is it similar?
係啊 so they said the scenery is really like Hong Kong.
the what, sorry?
The scenery, because we were showing, it's like Causeway Bay and Hong Kong, right?
Actually, we have a place called Causeway.
You have a place called Causeway. Oh my
Without the
god.
bay, without the bay.
You're stealing from us. I'm just kidding. 係有個地方真係叫 Causeway 啊 but there's no Chinese translation, I guess.
No, just Causeway.
Okay,
that's
just
it.
Causeway,
Just
right?
Causeway.
Okay, and so what is that? I see on many of the videos of the parrots. What about the parrots?
Parrots.
係我見到好多鸚鵡啊 so what about the parrots?
Well, it's an animal very common in Panama. They are everywhere actually.
Yeah, I think we don't have it in Hong Kong. We have to import it, isn't it?
Well, I didn't see the guy, that was dancing.
Yeah, and then it's like this is such a beautiful life. They're enjoying the sunshine, and then they have like 即係我覺得好似好爽咁啊！你見唔見到佢哋咧？好似唔係好辛苦咁啦，去游水啊，跟住有好多嘢食啊，咁啊跟住又啲地方又靚。They're saying it's like people have a enjoyable life. But in Hong Kong, I think people feel very stressed out, especially after these 3 years. That's why a lot of people want to move abroad and invest as well. So I think you told us about the industry. Obviously, it's for shipping. So if somebody wants to like start some industries there, like other than starting a cafe or hotel, what would you recommend?
I would recommend logistics, maritime, and shipping.
OK， 佢話係即係船運啦，或者係 maritime 係即係海洋嘅嘢啦，我諗咁啊，跟住同埋係what's the first one you mentioned?
Logistics.
Logistics 就係啦，咁啊即係 logistics 啊 I don't even know that one in Chinese 啊 logistics 啊，你知我講咩係啊輸送係啦，咁就Mr. W, hi. So if you have questions about Panama or South America, you can just leave comment in English or Spanish, and Jaime will answer you.
I see want to answer the question that you asked me, the lifestyle. How the lifestyle here in Hong Kong?
Really?
No, I am asking you, how the lifestyle in Hong Kong?
Lifestyle.
At least your lifestyle.
Yes, I have a very I love
Active?
my lifestyle active. Because in Hong Kong it's like people are vibrant and we work a lot, long hours,
Yes.
like I think 9 to 6 at least, and then in the evening because the houses are so small, people always eat out.
I always eat out, I always go out, I
Yes.
always hiking. That's
Party,
something I can see.
hiking in the weekends.
Hiking
I
in the
go
weekend.
swimming in the beach in the weekends in the summer.
Well, something like that, except for the hikes, is that we have in Panama.
Oh,
That's why I was asking you, because I told you that was a little bit similar.
Oh.
They live, how they living between Panama and Hong Kong. Of course, good parties, yeah.
Good what?
Good parties as well.
Yeah,
in
good
Panama.
parties.
Yeah.
咁佢有話其實咧就係喺巴拿馬其實就同我頭先講啦，啲人好勤力做嘢啦，9至6返工啦，夜晚放工約啲朋友去食飯咁樣啦，咁所以咧就星期6日可能都係行下山啊、游下水咁樣啦，咁 But not the hiking part, right? You said.
Not the hiking part. Not the hiking part.
Well, I'm not really hiking person as well.
Me neither.
But I love swimming. So.
Me neither. No, in my case, I do tennis here in Hong Kong.
Oh, that's good. 咁佢中意打 tennis 喎啦。如果大家中意咧，可以inbox 佢嚇。咁so I think I asked you about the property market. So if we actually invest in like a lot of people are looking for opportunities here, do you think real estate is a good investment in Panama?
As I mentioned before, real estate for me is the number one, invest that you can do in Panama actually right now, because most of the price they go down because of COVID.
OK， 咁佢話而家投資好好啊，因為巴拿馬就即係because of COVID it crashed a lot.
Exactly. So now is the opportunity.
OK，咁佢話其實你可以而家買啦 and they can actually buy and do the migration as well.
Exactly.
係啦，咁你買完又可以買夠50萬美金啦，仲可以搞埋投資移民啦，咁都幾好喎咁。So and then I'm looking at the video again. So we were talking about hiking, right? It seems like a lot of people like hiking.
Well, they do hiking, but
And with the waterfall as well.
in the countryside of
in the
countryside, not in Panama City. Panama City, we just have one hiking that we call Con.
Yes.
I don't know how to say it in English actually.
Okay.
But it's like we call Ancon, and from that view you can see most of the city, most of the Panama City.
Okay.
It's the only one that we have in the city, but most of the hiking that, as I know,
Right.
are in countryside.
OK， 咁佢話喺城市就唔係好多地方可以俾你去行山啦，咁但係喺郊區就好多嘅。And I also see a lot of tattoos there. And so I think on the video, because I watch all of them first, they mentioned something about the tattoos. Is that like a common
That's
thing?
that's the one. I'm gone. Now, do you see the flag?
So beautiful.
Yeah, but from there, that's the hiking. Sorry, that interrupt.
No,
that
it's
one,
okay.
that was the one
That's for hiking just now, that one.
in Panama City.
In Panama City, OK 咁啊頭先佢講翻，我都啱先跳咗啦，就係講邊度可以行山啦嚇。So but I was asking is about like because the tattoos I saw many of this on the face. Is there any particular symbol for the local?
Well, there are so many cultures, indigenous that we have in Panama.
Right.
So I can tell you that they have the meaning of something.
They have some meanings.
They have some meanings.
But it's on the face.
In the face, but they're not tattoo. They're just just painting.
Okay. Oh, painting. It's not tattoo.
No.
Oh, I see. Okay. But then, because I saw on videos, is there some meaning there for the people for the tattoos? I mean, 頭先我就問佢咧，我見到好多人咧有畫塊面咁樣樣咧，咁佢話係有啲佢哋原族人咧係有啲特別意思，但係唔一定係紋身，可能就係畫上去嘅真係咁。Oh, and then of course, we got to talk a little bit about the Panama Canal, right?
Well,
so
no, that's
business is huge.
No, that's the Panama Chips Register.
Oh,
that's
sorry,
something that we do in the consulate as well.
Okay.
We do maritime service. Right now, we are the #1 ship register in the world.
Right.
We have like 8,600 ships under Panamanian flag.
Oh, okay.
So we are the #1.
8,600 registered ships.
Exactly.
In the Panama
flag.
Yeah. 咁佢話有8600嗱，大家記住個數目就係8600隻船啦，就係即係佢哋嗰個巴拿馬嘅登記咗㗎嚇。咁哇 ，that's a lot. It's like
Yeah, we're the #1. Actually, Hong Kong is #4.
Oh, Hong Kong is number 4.
So did you know that?
I didn't know.
Oh,
We are number 4.
Yeah.
不過香港船運都係全球出名嘅，咁都知我哋排第4啊 ，Panama 排第1嘅嚇。So well, that's good to know. And so for our audience, many of them may not really be in this industry right now because they're younger. But I keep looking at this beautiful country with such a diverse, beaches, islands, and exotic life, and so on. So is there any interesting, more innovative ideas you have for young people who wants to move to Panama? I think you mentioned about visit first.
Yeah, I would recommend first, from people that live in Hong Kong or Asia or nearby, just to visit Panama as a tourist, to stay like 2 weeks, as I mentioned, to know the city, to know the country, to know the countryside. Panama have so many beautiful things that, we are showing right now here in the videos.
Yes, very beautiful.
And if you decide that in the future or nearby, in time you want to move, I would recommend now in this time or just after 2-3 years in Panama.
Okay, so 咁佢就話其實咧，你首先因為佢哋巴拿馬都好大啦，咁啊同埋都真係好多嘢睇啦，咁啊最好咧就如果你諗住去移民或者投資之前咧，就去實地考察一下，去放假度假睇一睇先啦嚇。咁 and then I see that because most of our clients are most of our followers they're savvy investors in the financial market. So I actually have this idea, would you be interested, or maybe some of them will be interested in starting a fund that invest in the conservation of, because you have so many like natural life. I see you have a lot of like maybe this kind of special animals. So maybe they can put like that kind of fund because it's all about ESG now, environment, society, and government, right? In terms of responsible investments. Yeah. So maybe that would be like South America also at one point was very big for fund investments.咁我頭先就問佢啦，其實會唔會真係有啲基金啦，我哋可以投資喺呢個南美洲咧，係保護呢啲大自然。Because I think you need a lot of conservation for this kind of animals. I never saw that anywhere else. That is like yeah, exactly that one.
Yeah, we call mono perezoso. So in English, lazy monkey.
Oh, lazy monkey. Yeah.
Lazy monkey. Yeah.
Okay, and also a lot of birds here in your videos.
That one that you are seeing right now, that's all the countryside.
On the countryside.
Right. And just to get there, it depends because Panama is big in that part. Right. It's like 1 hour and a half, 2 hours driving.
So from the center, from Panama City, you take the train or you drive there?
You have to drive there.
You have to drive.
Or you can take a bus as well.
Oh, okay.
Or plane, yeah. You can get by plane in some of the provinces that we have in Panama.
Okay. 咁佢就話其實頭先我哋見到好多啲野生動物嗰啲咧，其實都喺郊區啦。咁你可以自己坐飛機啊，或者揸車去啦，都係個零2個鐘頭咁樣樣啦。咁都幾有趣喎。Because I also see that like you have a lot of old versus new. So do you think it's a good idea if people, because you said investing in real estate, what if we like actually buy some old building, we invest in some old building and then refurbish it and then make it like a tourist home, like a motel, or not necessarily a motel or upscale boutique hotel? Would that be
actually,
a good idea?
that's what happened in Panama.
Oh, that's happening now.
That's it's happening.
Is it profitable?
Yes, I agree. Yes, actually, we have a hotel that is called Hotel La Compañía.
That's so long.
The company hotel. The company hotel.
Company hotel.
It's in English, but it's Hotel La Compañía in Spanish.
Okay.
What they do, or what they did, sorry, it's like exactly what you said. That they,
refurbishment.
There's a front, yeah.
Okay.
With a colonial
style.
Colonial style.
Okay. So 佢話，因為頭先我問佢啦，其實佢咁多咁古舊嗰啲建築物啦，咁其實係咪可以，譬如香港人啦，我哋去投資，咁你唔會去打工㗎，係咪先咁辛苦？你投資啲錢，咁你就將佢買咗翻嚟，跟住重建，咁啊做改造啦，咁啊翻新完之後咧，其實可以即係租出去做一間 boutique 嘅 hotel 咁樣樣嘅。咁佢話都好賺錢嘅喎。So it would be much better than a bed and breakfast or Airbnb, right? We make it into like a boutique hotel.
No, as well, yeah. A boutique hotel is a really good idea as well to do a investment in Panama. Remember that in Panama there are too many people that they come also as a transit of 1 or 2 days. Okay.
So 佢話喺巴拿馬其實好多客咧都係 transit 嘅啫，嚟1、2日嘅啫嚇。咁如果我哋做啲小型嘅 boutique hotel 咧，其實咧都好好生意嘅。And tell us more about the food. I keep seeing here that like I saw the seafood, but then like I saw they also have like a little. It's like omelette, but it's not Spanish omelette. I don't know what it is.
What I saw was an octopus.
Octopus.
Yeah,
right,
I saw an octopus.
That one. And because people love eating, and I mean especially our followers. So if they go there, what about the drinks? I know you have rum.
About what? Sorry.
The drinks, because you have like rum, and you said you love wine as well.
Beer.
Beer, okay.
I really like beer.
Yeah, I'm looking that you got like a lot of different kind of tropical drinks.
Yeah.
And yoga is big. Just such a nice lifestyle. It look like you go to the peak of the mountain and chill. And it's music and talk about lifestyle. So because Brazil, we had a CG last week. So they have a lot of the Brazilian music. Mm-hmm. So is music part of your lifestyle and dancing,
yes, it is.
Football? Tell us more about your lifestyle.
Well, in sports, the number one sports in Panama right now is baseball.
Baseball. Yeah. 佢哋中意玩 baseball 嘅喎。
Recently, we participate in the World Baseball Classic in Taichung.
OK， 咁佢哋有即係全球嗰啲參加台中啱先之前有個全球嘅嗰啲baseball 嘅比賽啦。Do you get a prize? Make sure you like broadcast your correct national anthem. Yeah, but it was good, right? The competition.
Yeah, it was really good the competition.
Okay. And so what else do you play? Like football?
Football, yeah, we play football. Okay. We were not in the last one, but in the 2018 World Cup in Russia.
Oh, okay. 佢都有入過呢個世界盃。
We didn't qualify to the Qatar.
Okay, Qatar.
But now this year, in 2023, in the FIFA World Cup for women, we are going to participate in Australia and New Zealand.
Okay.
And in sports, also in box. In box, we have a lot of champions. Former champions,
For box? What box?
Boxing.
Boxing. 佢中意 boxing 嘅喎。
Yeah, boxing.
I never heard you have boxing in Panama.
Yeah, we have one that is called Roberto Duran. He's one of the greatest of all time. Okay. He's compared to, I don't know, like Floyd Mayweather or Muhammad Ali or Sugar Ray Leonard.
Okay.
He's very famous. Like Manny Pacquiao. Do you know Manny Pacquiao?
Well, I don't know anything about boxing.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm looking at your videos. I assume dancing would be really big in your country because like everybody can dance. Are you a great dancer yourself?
I don't know. I have to.
Like they're all dancers. They're like really pro.
Well, that kind of dance, I don't.
Right.
I don't know.
Not for you, right?
No.
Yeah, but it's like so. Is dancing also part of your culture?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Okay.
As I told you, also the music. We have a lot of influence from Caribbean, Afro music.
Okay.
In Panama, there was created also reggae.
Oh, reggae. Reggae.
From Jamaican roots that we have.
Jamaica is
Jamaica is a country that is in Caribbean.
I actually have been there. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Well, I never been there to Jamaica.
You know, it's not like a place to make money, but it's good for holiday. 係啊，咁佢哋話佢哋有好多唔同嘅影響啦，佢哋啲音樂啦，譬如喺加勒比海啦，咁啊即係唱歌跳舞嗰啲嘢都好開心㗎啦，都中意。So it seems like you people are like a happy people, happy nation. It looks like they are enjoying themselves.
Yeah, Panama people are really happy. Really happy, I can tell you that.
I
also happy, I'm really happy. So.
I can tell. I get this vibe from you, this energy, right? So, but then, because you come at an interesting time in Hong Kong, so like we only have a little bit of time left. So, what do you think about Hong Kong? What kind of energy we give you?
That's really good energy and that's really good vibe. That's what I can tell you.
Really?
Also at nights, from Friday to Sunday. The lifetime.
Okay, 咁佢就好中意香港啦，咁啊香港有個好好嘅能量啦嚇，咁啊，and so like because actually Hong Kong there are also many you know if you go to Sai Kung there's a lot of beauty in nature as well. Have you been?
Wow, I really love it.
Okay.
It's my favorite here in Hong Kong.
Okay, so you actually been to the Sai Kung area and take a walk and all that?
Take a walk and go to the beach. Yeah.
Oh, did you try the seafood in Sai Kung?
Yes.
It's really good. 咁佢話佢都好中意西貢啊，中意香港啲海鮮啦咁樣樣。咁啊because you know I think that you know people in Hong Kong currently we are not in a very good place. But what would you share with people? You know if they are you know young and you know just like yourself, they want to be successful and but not you know currently a lot of restrictions or limitation. What would you say?
What I say to people, you know, that if they want to leave Hong Kong or they want to, any suggestions, what do you want me to say, you know, exactly?
Well, that's something to encourage them with your Panamanian spirit.
I don't know, I would recommend people to travel actually right now. Now everything's open. Here, yeah, I have three years living here, and I just visit like 2 countries in Asia.
Okay.
So for me, in my case, I just would, you know, explore Asia.
Okay. 咁啊，佢就話因為咧即係我頭先講啦，咁啊香港人真係好多好似佢咁年青有為嘅，其實覺得最近呢幾年發生咗好多事，冇乜機會發圍啦嚇。咁啊，佢啲有咩 share 佢哋嘅巴拿馬嘅正能量咧，咪咩意見咧？咁佢話喂年青人啊，我哋可以去旅遊下嘅闖下。咁佢話佢嚟咗香港3年都係去過2個地方，因為疫情啦，咁啊而家開翻啦，咁啊大家可以出去旅行下啦。咁 So actually, if we want to go to far, you know, like if they have 3 weeks holidays, they can go to South America. I mean, like Latin America.
Yeah, Latin America.
Latin America, and that was so much fun thing to do. Seems like it.
Yeah, not just Panama. Also, we are neighbors to Costa Rica and Colombia. Also, well, a little bit far, but Brazil. Yeah, Brazil is a really good country that I would like to visit. I haven't been there.
Oh, you haven't been?
No.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
Mexico, they have beautiful beaches as well.
Okay.
Jamaica, you say Jamaica, no?
Jamaica, yeah.
Jamaica is in
South
Caribbean.
America, yeah.
Caribbean.
Right. 咁佢就講啦，佢話喂，其實你如果去到巴拿馬就去埋其他附近嗰啲啦，咁哥斯達黎加啊，跟住仲有墨西哥啊，where else? Costa Rica,
Mexico, Colombia, Brazil.
Well, we don't know any of this at all. I mean, it's so far. I actually have a very good idea before we wrap up here. Is that like maybe if you have some sort of fundings or you know if you can raise or something, it would be great that like some young people go to Panama and make movies. So because you know like I noticed that many KOL or even you can do that and make a video of Panama and then make like a short film. And because Hong Kong film is doing very well recently, so we can actually help you promote your country. What do you think?
Yes, of course, it's a really good idea. But we can do better videos than this one that I show you.
咁佢話咧，其實係可以即係頭先我講啦，喂，而家香港嘅電影啊復甦啦，係咪咁啊？做得非常之好喎。咁我話喂，啲年青人啦，我哋嘅 young people like us can actually 咁啊可以咧去呢個巴拿馬啦，或者其他附近嘅地方去拍電影啊。短片又得，長片又得啦，咁啊幫下佢哋嘅即係成個區啦，因為其實真係我覺得喺巴拿馬即係成個拉丁美洲咧，香港人都係包括自己在內啦，係唔係好知道㗎嚇？入邊有好多very precious experience or precious beautiful places for us to explore。咁我就話有好多好寶貴嘅地方咧，好靚嘅地方咧，其實大家可以啦，就係去拍電影啊，然之後翻嚟咧，可能仲會好賣座啊，賺好多錢㗎。 Well, okay. So before we wrap up, we got like 10 seconds. If you have any questions, please ask. Inbox. Write a comment. If not, so what is that question that you want to ask our audience for that round?
We talk about that, and you mentioned that.
Yes, I mentioned it. Maybe I can inbox. I would not, right?
So the question is very easy.
Okay.
It's like, how many vessels are on the Panamanian flag, or the approximate?
Okay.
I think we say like an exact number, no?
Right，咁佢就問咧，究竟有幾多個船咧係註冊喺巴拿馬 registered in Panama， 係喺巴拿馬註冊咗㗎嚇。咁大家頭先有留意嘅話咧，其實已經講咗個數目字出嚟㗎嚇。So that 4 digits, right?
4 digits。
係啦，4位數字嚟咁啊！大家咧如果留意下咁都會知道㗎啦。咁好啦，咁知道嘅朋友咧想攞到呢一個咁靚嘅Bruno Mars 有份嘅酒咧，就唔該快啲 inbox 策略王啦。Okay, so we have to wrap up now. Thank you very much and for having
Thank you, Jenny, again for inviting me.
I know such a wonderful experience to have you here, and so I hope we will see you in Panama or Hong Kong again soon.
You're invited.
You want to say something in Spanish to our followers?
Well, I don't know.
Something sweet, I guess.
Something sweet?
Yeah. Instead of saying goodbye, you have something you want to say to them?
Today's Thursday, no?
Sorry?
It's Thursday.
Thursday, right.
Oh. Que tengan buen fin de semana y la pasen bien en el fin de semana de puente.
Oh, that sounds
bye
like
bye.
a song. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not. So I just talking about that they have a good weekend, and that the people enjoy this long weekend.
Okay, so same here. Have a nice weekend, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Cheers. Bye.